Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd, quintessential 70s album. It's strange because that's from an era totally before the single was exalted as, you know, the be-all and end-all of the reason why anyone would want to make any kind of music. So that it's pre-video, it's pre-single. It seems as if, you know, it typified album rock. You've got a sense of a musical journey, a kind of musical continuum. There are plenty of places for it to meander off. There's very little logic to it. There's plenty of humour in there, because I know it's thought of as you know, the quintessential album of the 1970s. But it's an album that really went its own sweet way. Lots of blues-based stuff in there, so there's a contradiction, in a sense, implicit in that, you know, progressive music shouldn't really include blues, but yet it really did. And I suspect that when these guys were doing that, they had no idea that they were making something that was, in latter days, going to be described as typically progressive. But it seems to me that the whole progressive genre allows itself, like a gannet, to sort of gobble up all the other genres and serve it up as something which is almost non-existent. It seems to me as if progressive music as such is a combination of so many things. It's really pan-genre. It's anything you care to stick into the pot. So it's a great big stew of a meal. And I think that's typified with Dark Side of the Moon. I think it's extraordinarily quirky, quintessentially English, but there's enough rock and roll in there for people to get their teeth into. It's certainly alienated, but I think it was a great album that they managed to pull off. Not all of it's in 4/4, which is great. Plenty of acoustic music in there too, so it's by no means a typical rock and roll album.